Hello guys, this is Manuel Alto Light. It's been a while here. For returning subscriber, welcome back. Thank you for the support. For folks that checked up and all of that, I really do not take it for granted. For first time viewers, I am officially welcoming you to my channel. This channel is aimed at ensuring that you become a profitable trader over time and you also become a better man while at it. All right, so in today's video I want to talk about something very important. All right, I want to talk about how to master your strategy in 40 days. Yeah, let's say you're trying to dive into a new strategy, but before I move into that, it is said that for you to be a professional, for you to be a voice at any field, niche, career path, or anything you want to dedicate your time into, you need to it said that once you dedicate 10,000 hours into that thing, you become so good at it, right? And for years now, this has been my watchword for the stuff I've been learning over time. There are times that I just try as much as possible to have a stipulated amount of time I dedicate to it daily. All right, but in today's video, because that is an objective factor, has been backed with data, you also need to ensure that you are consistent with any field. So that means if you are a forex trader right now, you want to keep updating yourself daily. All right, you want to ensure that you're feeding your mind with the right information, because once your mind is productive, it is sure that you are going to definitely have a productive result over time. So let's move right into what we have today. So how do you master a strategy in 40 days? Okay, before I move into this, let's talk about people who are trying to change strategy. Before you change the current strategy you're using, you must be able to ask yourself very important question: why exactly are you changing your strategy? Let me tell you something. Most of the time, the strategy is never the problem. It's always the trader. I understand the fact that there are some strategy that helps you to be on the high side of probability, yeah, because when it comes to forex, we are dealing with probabilities and speculations. There's some strategy that build confidence because of the win rate or the way they get to play out over time. But that aside, strategy works. So as a trader, before you think of changing your strategy, you must understand that no matter the strategy you are using right now, the problem might be you. And that's why I say it all the time, that the same effort you put into fixing your technicals, in that same regard, you should put the same effort into fixing your mind. You should put the same effort into fixing your psychology. I said it, I think, in my first two videos, that to some extent, trading as a way of revealing our weaknesses. Right, so as traders, you want to be able to pay serious attention to all those tendencies, and you want to fix them, because what you need might necessarily not be changing your strategy. What you need might be working on your mind and becoming a better person generally. I've said it over time: listen to the right people, read books. All right, when you read books, you enlarge your mind and you feed it with the right information that would help you to get to the next step. Because once your mind is enlarged, it's not just a regular motivational thing. All right, once you enlarge your mind, you can be rest assured that you are going to get to that next level. But for folks that, okay, I said you must be able to ask yourself some very important question: why exactly am I changing my strategy? Is it not working? All right, for someone like me, at the time I was training a particular strategy, and let me say this: for every strategy I've traded, I was doing well with them. All right, in 2020 I was trading a very different strategy. Yeah, right now I'm trading a more simple stuff, but that is not what we have today. But the point is, you must understand that when you are changing your strategy, you need to ask yourself questions, just like I've stated. For someone like me, at the time when I was planning to dive from one strategy to the other, it was because the first one wasn't working. First off, the reason why I was changing was because I felt when I was changing that particular strategy, I would wait for a very long time before I could get entries. Yeah, entry was my major problem. When it comes to direction, I could call out 1,000 pips into the future, but I wasn't able to get into the trade. Right, because as traders, execution is very important. So I had to learn some sort of lower time frame schematics that would ensure that I get into moves. So that was what um helped me to transition into learning a new thing. So I had a reasoning plan. Even at the time when I changed that particular strategy, the reason is because I had a lot of questions. I just want to be able to, answer why this is happening, why this I should be taken out, why we should have a rejection here. I wanted all those questions. So these were the reasons why I moved from one strategy to another, not because the other one I wasn't profitable with it. I just wanted to, as I was trading it, I was doing very well. I just had some, further questions, and I was like, okay, let me just build on this. You must also be able to ask yourself serious question as to why exactly you want to move into a new strategy. That's been established. Once you've been able to, sort this out, the reason why you're diving into a new strategy. You must also ensure that when you are trying something new, it is normal for you to have challenges. All right, and this is where a lot of traders make mistake. Trust me, you are going to take losses, especially if you're okay. Let's say you're trading. I don't want to measure strategy here, so that it's not like I'm shading anything. But let's say you are moving from strategy A to B. Trust me, if you are profitable all through strategy A, now that you're in strategy B, you are going to face challenges because your brain would have to adapt to this new realm. It is very, very normal. So you have to give yourself time. So while you're getting better as to understanding this new thing you're learning, you must also learn to give yourself time. Aside that, one of the things you want to be able to do is to shut down distractions. What do I mean by distractions? Now, distractions can be relative. Now, it might necessarily not be feeding your mind on the bad thing. Just that you want to ensure that you are paying attention to anything that concerns that strategy alone. Say you are trading strategy B, you don't want to be in